months after the centre had announced plans to present the One Nation, One Election proposal in the winter session of the Parliament, the Kerala Legislative Assembly has unanimously passed a resolution opposing it. The Assembly has urged the central government to withdraw the proposed reform, calling it undemocratic and harmful to the country's federal structure. Listen in.
അത് അടിസ്ഥാനപരമായി ജനാധിപത്യ വിരുദ്ധവും ഇന്ത്യയുടെ ഭരണഘടനയിൽ വിഭാവനം ചെയ്യപ്പെട്ടിട്ടുള്ള പാർലമെന്ററി ജനാധിപത്യ സംവിധാനത്തിന്റെ കടക്കൽ കത്തിവെക്കുന്നതുമാണ്. ജനാധിപത്യ വികേന്ദ്രീകരണം സാധ്യമാക്കുന്നതിന് പകരം അങ്ങേയറ്റത്തെ അധികാര കേന്ദ്രീകരണത്തിന് വഴിവെക്കുന്നതാണിത്. രാജ്യത്ത് ഒരു കേന്ദ്രീകൃത യൂണിറ്ററി ഭരണ സംവിധാനം യാഥാർത്ഥ്യമാക്കാനുള്ള RSS BJP അജണ്ട നടപ്പാക്കാനുള്ള ശ്രമമാണ് ഇതിലൂടെ വ്യക്തമാകുന്നത് എന്നതിനാലും ഒരു രാജ്യം ഒരു തെരഞ്ഞെടുപ്പ് എന്ന ആശയം നടപ്പാക്കുന്നത് രാജ്യത്തെ സംസ്ഥാന നിയമസഭകളുടെ അധികാരാവകാശങ്ങളെ ദുർബലപ്പെടുത്തുമെന്നും പ്രാദേശിക സർക്കാരുകളായി നിലകൊള്ളേണ്ട തദ്ദേശ സ്വയംഭരണ സ്ഥാപനങ്ങളെ അപ്രസക്തമാക്കുമെന്നും അങ്ങനെ അധികാര വികേന്ദ്രീകരണത്തെ ശിഥിലമാക്കുമാറ് ജനാധിപത്യ സംവിധാനത്തിലെ ജനകീയ പങ്കാളിത്തത്തെ തന്നെ ഇല്ലാതാക്കുമെന്നും ഈ സഭ വിലയിരുത്തുന്നു.
My colleague Jayalakshmi is joining us on the broadcast with the details. Jayalakshmi, the discussions are still ongoing on the one election across the nation, and clearly the Kerala government now, amid those discussions, passing a resolution. Take us through the details of what the resolution mentions.
Basically, what the Kerala government has said is that this resolution or this reform, the One Nation, One Election reform, is clearly undemocratic, and this is against the federalism of the country, and it is unconstitutional, is what the state government is claiming, and in fact, it is also backed by the opposition in the state. So the resolution was again a very unanimous resolution that we saw that was passed in the Kerala Legislative Assembly, and in fact, what we saw, what they are claiming is that it is cutting down the tenure of the government by 2 years. In fact, according to the One Nation, One Election policy, the unanimous elections are supposed to be held in 2029, whereas the Kerala state is going to witness the assembly election in 2026. So what the government is claiming is that it will not be able to complete its 5-year tenure. So cutting the tenure is again an undemocratic process, and it will not allow the government to complete the 5 years, and hence such a decision cannot be allowed. And in fact, this is one statement that the CPIM is saying, and meanwhile the Congress is alleging that it is trying to impose a BJP or the RSS agenda into the state.
In fact, a panel has also been formed. The panel has submitted its report as well, but the Kerala resolution says that it is undemocratic. Meanwhile, the BJP has criticized Chief Minister Pinarayi Vijayan's government, asserting that the move is unconstitutional. They argue that the State Assembly does not have the authority to pass a resolution against the centre.
Actually, the move itself is unconstitutional. Why? Because the State Legislative Assembly has no right to pass any resolution against the central law or whatever it may be. Right now, it is not made as a central law, but it will definitely become central law. At that juncture, the state government has no right to pass a resolution against the central law. That is the constitutional part. But at the same time, it is undemocratic also. Why? Because this is one of the very hypocritical stand of this India alliance.
Kerala Assembly has passed a resolution against One Nation, One Election. Left parties and Congress party have united. Otherwise, they pretend to be opposing each other, but here they have united because left and Congress are A team and B team in Kerala. They are not different. They are one and the same. They don't want the Hema committee report to be raised too much, and therefore this is a diversion tactic. But what is evident is that the manner in which these parties, left parties, Congress party, Samajwadi party, DMK, RJD, all of them are opposing One Nation, One Election. Most of these parties are one party, one parivar. It's unfortunate that they all behave like one group, one obsession. That one obsession is that whatever is in the interest of the nation should be opposed if it is proposed by the BJP or if it is proposed by Prime Minister Modi.
The Kerala government decision to pass a resolution in the assembly to oppose the one poll, one nation, one poll is something which is not in a good taste in a federalism. In fact, the Communist Party has less national interest than their own political interest. So one nation, one poll is being opposed by Kerala government only because it has been brought by BJP government at center.
Meanwhile, the Andhra Pradesh Chief Minister Chandrababu Naidu has also weighed in on the issue and said that his party has always favoured ONOP from the very beginning. He says that it will save time and improve focus on development.
From the beginning, we are supporting one nation, one election. There is no dispute about it. Even in Andhra Pradesh elections, both parliament and assembly are simultaneous. What is wrong in it? If you complete elections in one time, then remaining time you can focus on development and also empowerment of people. Now we are talking, nation is talking every 6 months one election or by-elections. Is it right? We are wasting our energies only in election procedures and election results. This is not correct.
So the debate